everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another Love It or Leave It of a NYX product, and it's the new Soft Focus Primer. Now, I purchased this at Ulta for $9.99 and I went in with the intention of buying it as I thought it was going to be a powder, and I actually thought it was going to be a pressed powder that would be something that I could try and dupe for the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder, which they have in the pressed powder and the loose powder. So that's what I thought this was. I didn't really pay attention to it. I had seen it online. I thought it looked interesting. I saw it in the store and I bought it. I got home and then realized what it actually was, and it was totally not what I was thinking. I should definitely share it with you guys because I figured some of you may have the exact same reaction I did. You may go in store thinking it's one thing, get home and realizing that it's another, and I am not loving this product whatsoever. So let me tell you about it first. So it says, create a flawless face and set your makeup for success with NYX Cosmetics Soft Focus Primer with a plush sponge applicator, which is useless, like no one's gonna use that. This weightless primer balm, like I should have read that somewhere. It's a balm. It is not a powder whatsoever. Glides on with ease and delivers a translucent finish for a dreamy soft focus effect with high definition results. And then on the back, it kind of gives you a before and after as if someone had used it. Honestly, it's not like a huge difference to begin with, but it says, no need for filters with the NYX Soft Focus Primer that is infused with the skin conditioning ingredients vitamin E and argan oil. So again, I probably should have read the back of it and read argan oil, and that is not what I want in a primer for someone that has combination to oily skin. Like, that is not for me. It gives a velvety skin perfecting finish that will minimize imperfections and create a smooth canvas for makeup application. So now knowing what I know and having used it a couple times, this is definitely trying to compete, in my opinion, with the Benefit by Pore Professional primer that's got that really silicone kind of oily feel, but that one dries so matte and beautiful. I love that. I really think that works to really blend out and blur those pores in this area. It does an amazing job. So I think this is trying to compete with it. So I think I mentioned, but it was $9.99 at Ulta, and that's the only place I've seen it. I've seen it online, and then I did purchase mine in store. So this is what it looks like, and it does have a nice button so it pops up. You do have the sponge underneath that I have not used, a mirror, and then this is what the product looks like. It's just a kind of translucent, creamy colored balm, and it's so oily and like, ugh. Like, I don't know if you can see it on my skin when I put it on, but it's right there, and it's so oily. And it never feels like it dries. Like, it's definitely not like the Benefit one where the second you put it on, it dries, it's in place, like your foundation, everything just glides on top of it beautifully. Like, it kind of just feels like you're gonna feel it there for a while. So I put it in these areas. I feel like it really does not do what it says. I mean, it kind of looks pretty much the same as if I didn't use it. I think also that it made me a lot oilier in those areas that I put it, which I was not a huge fan of because it's obviously kind of the opposite effect that you're wanting. So I did not like that. I thought that it only lasted a little bit of time before it started seeping in with all those oils, so I was not a fan of the texture. It's definitely not what I was expecting. I was hoping this was a powder, not a balm, so that was unfortunate. I think overall this did not really change the appearance of my pores or blur them out, and then maybe within a couple hours I started to get really oily in those areas because of that argan oil and vitamin E that they have infused with it, which you would think would be really nice. I think that would be really nice for some kind of moisturizer or something at night, but not for a primer. I just can't imagine how putting something with oily, you know, an oily substance on my skin is not going to make me oily. So it didn't work. I thought that once it finally got oily, then it totally didn't blur any imperfections and almost made my pores more noticeable because now they were kind of greasy and like, you just noticed how not cute it was. So it also got a ton of complaints online at Ulta for the same thing, that made them greasy. It didn't really blur any imperfections, and then people were also complaining, which I haven't had this happen to me because I just haven't used it enough, but they were saying that maybe within like a week of using it, they were already hitting pan because of how greasy and oily that is. Like, they were hitting the pan super easily, and this is, by the way, 0.21 ounces, so 6 grams, so not a ton for a primer if you compare that to a regular tube of primer. So disappointed in the product overall. It's definitely a leave it. I am so returning it. It's not a product that I've been enjoying, which is unfortunate because I've been so impressed with NYX lately. I think they've come out with so many amazing products. I love a ton of NYX eyeshadows. I have the Envant Pop eyeshadow palettes that are awesome. I have the blushes I've been talking about, which the ombre blushes are really great. Tons of other products that I really, really like by NYX, and so this was just a complete disappointment and waste of money. So it's definitely going back. In my opinion, it is not a great product. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my honest opinion about this product, and hopefully you guys don't get duped. And by duped, I mean I hope you guys don't get tricked by this when you go to the store. Go ahead and read the packaging because it is not a powder product. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!